Hi everyone, I'm your host Liddy Dye, and this is Tattoos Across Texas. Today we're in Old Glory Tattoos. Let's go check it out. Hi everyone, I'm with Julie Vada from Old Glory Tattoos. Julie, tell us a little bit about your tattoo style.
Well, I started with American Traditional, so I'm very comfortable working in American Traditional color. I also do some fine line black and gray. I do some illustrative black work and some ornamental black work. I mostly stay in those realms. I'm really getting into the ornamental style though. That can be fun because it's a lot of pattern work, it's a lot of shapes and working with the shape of your client's body so that it can be really personalized for people. Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your journey, how you became a tattoo artist.
I always knew that this was like the dream. It was the big goal ever since I was in about middle school, so maybe like 12 or 13. It was like kind of a long-term goal. I was just a kid, so I had a long way to go. So I spent every one of my electives doing art and studying drawing, summer school, taking drawing classes, and basically just trying to get better and better at drawing on paper first. Seemed like a smart choice, right? Yeah. When I got out of high school, found myself in apprenticeship and went through my apprenticeship, and that was it. It was just kind of jumped right in as soon as I could. Yeah. It was kind of wild the way it happened. I did not ever expect to actually get into it and start doing it.
Right.
But here I am.
What would you say is your most memorable tattoo on yourself and on a client that you can think of?
I feel like this one was maybe my most memorable one because this one I got from Rob Benavidez, who's here in town. He works at Mr. Lucky's with Weldon. At the time, he was working out in San Diego, and I met with him at, I think it was the old Alamo City show, which was the big San Antonio show before the one that's happening now at Texas Tattoo Convention. Yeah. Anyway, he was friends with some of my friends, and at the time, I had very little tattoos on my forearm. I think I was still an apprentice, and I had some track marks from when I was on drugs. And so he I told him I just wanted like a panther head, and he drew this up in like 10 minutes. Wow. And I said, you know, I really wanted to like cover some of these marks, and I remember him specifically saying, don't worry about it, I've covered up track marks before. And I was like, oh, my heart, like he knew my struggle, you know, so that one meant a lot to me. And it still looks great, man. He whipped this shading out, and I remember feeling like, he's like cheese gratering my skin off. But it was totally worth it because it looks great. That's probably my favorite one that I have on my arms. I'm gonna feel my legs though too. Well, I think there's a big opportunity in tattooing to help other people. Yeah. More people are getting tattooed now than ever, and I think folks really do want to, in their heart, they really want to help other folks. Yeah. And if they get a tattoo out of it at the same time, cool. Yeah. So,
what does the tattoo lifestyle mean to you?
The tattoo, is there a tattoo lifestyle? I don't know. I think there's so many different tattoo artists now. I mean, it's everybody from like introverts and homebodies to extroverts and party animals. There's like rock stars, there's artistes. There's, I mean, there's so many different types of tattoo artists, and I think everybody can contribute something to the industry. Yeah. I hope so anyway.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Julie, tell me about the advice that you give to first-time clients, first-time tattoo clients.
Okay, so I like to always tell my clients that their bodies should be in, not like peak health, but as good as you can, right? Like try to get a good night's sleep, eat a good breakfast, take care of your skin beforehand. The better care you take care of your skin, the better the tattoo's gonna look, right? So if you come in with like dry, cracky skin, like, I don't know, throw some lotion on before you get in, or the night before would be better, just so she's moisturized. Bring snacks, wear something comfortable. Sometimes I'll have people come in with a full face of makeup, and then I lay them down and they're like, the whole time, and then the eyelashes are, you know, and then it just feels bad. So just be comfortable, right? Like jammies, I totally encourage coming in your PJs, bring your stuffed animal, bring your snacks, whatever you need to help yourself relax. Right. That's the biggest thing.
How important is like hydration before and after?
Very important. Yeah. Yeah, because you know you want your skin to be hydrated. This goes back to that point of taking care of your skin. If your skin's hydrated, your tattoo's going to look better. It's going to heal faster. Your body can cope with the trauma, albeit minimal, but still the trauma of the tattoo will heal faster. It'll be less itchy, which everybody hates the itchy stage. So if you're hydrated and your skin is hydrated, it'll be less itchy, less uncomfortable for you.
Yeah, you don't want to scratch at it.
No.
It's new.
Oh yeah, you don't want to scratch it. And even if you did, it wouldn't feel good. You know, it wouldn't, that's newly damaged skin that you don't really want to get the bacteria from under your nails in there. So lotion's a great thing. I like lotion. Once it gets to the peeling stage, you can apply that with clean hands throughout the day. And that'll help a lot with the dryness and help it heal faster.
And since we're coming close to spring break and summer, do you have any advice for people going swimming, going to the beach?
Yeah, getting tattooed like around summer, spring break time, you gotta watch that because you definitely don't wanna be having a new tattoo on the beach or at the river and like, oh, I can't get in the water because I got a new tattoo, or oh, I'm gonna risk it and risk my whole tattoo. So definitely plan your vacation and your fun stuff like around your tattoo appointment. Give yourself plenty of time to heal that tattoo before you start going out. Sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. Like that's gonna, even with black work, like people think that like, oh, black stays so much better than color. Well, it does if you take care of it. Right. You gotta take care of it just like you do color. So keeping it moisturized, keeping that sunscreen on it. Even like a little light shirt or something, if you're going to be working outside in the yard or something, just putting on a little light shirt to help block some of the UV rays can help you out a lot.
For anybody out there that would like a tattoo, regardless if it's their first, their 10th, what is your advice when they're researching or looking for a specific tattoo or a specific artist?
Most tattoo artists are on Instagram. If not, you might find a website or look on Google or something, but you definitely want to be looking at people's portfolios. Because if you're wanting like color realism, you're not going to come to a shop that has a whole bunch of traditional guys. You know, you want one tattoo artist is not the same as the other tattoo artists, you know?
Yeah.
We're not all created equal. A lot of us have different specializations, are better at certain things or not as good at certain things. So if there's something really specific to a style that you're looking for, I would definitely look at portfolios, go to the shop. Like, go to the shop. Don't stop at Instagram. Go check out the shop. Make sure you like the vibe in the shop. You like your artist. Talk to them. And then, yeah, go from there. Because it's not all going to be on Instagram. You can't get to know a person or get to know the shop on Instagram.
Right.
Portfolio is only the first step.
Julie, do you provide cover-ups?
Yes. Yeah, I do a lot of cover-ups, actually.
You do?
Yeah, I do a fair amount, for sure.
Do you find that a lot of it are like names of people? Or?
Not as much as you might think. I think a lot of folks think that cover-ups are almost all names. But sometimes it's just, you know, like somebody maybe got a tattoo when they were 15.
Yeah.
And they want to cover it up now, you know?
Right.
So, like, they're maybe not that same person they were when they got the tattoo, or it doesn't mean the same thing, and they're just ready for something new. So, cover-ups, I mean, as people continue to get tattooed more and more often, more and more people are getting tattooed, you're naturally going to have more and more cover-ups.
Right.
For sure. So, I do a fair amount.
How about existing tattoos? Not so much a cover-up, but maybe make it more enhanced or better. Do you do that as well?
That's a tricky one. A lot of, I try not to, in a short answer. I really try not to work on other people's projects. Mostly it's out of respect for another artist. They had a plan, they had, you know, a whole like checklist of things that they were gonna do before the tattoo was finished.
Right.
I don't know what that plan was. So I'm looking at the tattoo and I'm like, the heck were they doing there? Like, where was that gonna go? And I gotta try to figure it out, which is work for me, which is fine. But I don't want to step on anybody's toes. You know, I wouldn't want somebody doing that to me. So I really try to be careful. There's got to be very special circumstances for me to work on somebody else's work, for sure.
I do have a tattoo when I was younger, and the tattoo artist has passed away already. And I don't even know if the tattoo shop even exists anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I asked, because I know that also, I know a few people that were tattooed by him as well. And so it's good to know some information, you know.
Yeah, that's a good route to go to, is to contact the shop if that artist is gone or passed away or something, to contact the shop and see if the shop can help you out. Or possibly recommend somebody who has a similar style and could maybe take the tattoo and make it what it was supposed to be.
Right. Awesome. Well, thank you, Julie, for allowing us to share your story with the world.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Absolutely.
And I love your shop.
Thanks so much. It's been a lot of work. We're really proud of it. Thank you so much for coming to interview me and spending some time with me.
Of course.
Yeah.
Can you tell our audience where to find you on Instagram?
You can find me at Julie Tattoos, super simple, Julie Tattoos, plural, or at Old Glory Tattoos on Instagram or here in San Antonio. Yeah.
Come and check out her shop.
West Avenue, baby. All right. Thanks so much.
Yeah.